guys, it's Lauren, and today I'm going to be doing my kind of like everyday college makeup tutorial. I know a lot of people have been wanting to see my everyday makeup that I do. I just kind of like, my goal with my makeup every day is really just to like not be too crazy, but just like enhance, you know? So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. It's a little bright, hello. So yeah, I'm just gonna be showing you what I do pretty much every single day. And yeah, so here we go. I'm not wearing any makeup except for like a tiny bit of mascara just because like I didn't feel like taking that off. I used a toner as well just to kind of make my pores suck in, you know. But I'm gonna start off with this spray. This is Urban Decay Rebound Collagen Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray. Priming spray? Yeah. So I just do that. I'm mostly using it because I don't know where my moisturizer is. I just finally, it's Wednesday. I flew back and I don't like to wait for it to dry, so I just like rub it in a little bit because I'm lazy. So I just flew back from home on Sunday and it's Wednesday now. And I just got my bags because my airline lost them. And then, yeah, I just got them now. So I've been going like without any of my normal makeup since Sunday. So that's been fun for me. No, because I'm very particular having the things I like to use and like using them. So it's been a struggle. To be completely honest, it has been a struggle. But that's a bit of a first world problem right there. I'm going to start with the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer, and I don't know, I don't really notice that anything that crazy with primers, to be completely honest. I'm just like, it's a primer. Do my pores look filled in? Yeah, then it's fine. But I've just been using this one because that's what I bought, so use that. Also, I see all these Instagram videos where people are putting on their moisturizer with like foundation brushes, and I just don't understand them. Why don't you just use your hands? I feel like it's just to like look fancy for the video. Just use your hands, then you don't have to wash it as much either. And then I'm going to use the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. And mine's just in medium. I get spray tans, hopefully this is dark enough for right now. I get spray tans quite frequently, and my face, you can't really tell because it's like super bright, but my face always ends up being lighter than the rest of me because I wash my face a lot more than I wash my body, and so it just comes off a lot more easily. I try to buy like medium toned foundations, and then I have a darker foundation that I mix in to make it dark enough. So I just try to buy them somewhere in the middle, a little lighter, but I don't know where my darker foundation is. Apparently I didn't bring it home, so whatever. I'm just gonna use my freshly washed beauty blender. I have so many friends who like never wash their beauty blenders. I wash mine every single time I use it. And so I just don't understand. I just feel like it wouldn't work very well if you didn't wash it. Let me zoom you in a little bit. But here we are, just a little BB cream. My skin's been pretty good recently, knock on wood. So I try not to use this is mostly just to like even out my skin tone because I get some redness and stuff on my cheeks. So I mostly just use it to even out my skin tone, especially when I have spray tans and stuff. I just need something to make my face the same color as the rest of my body. And then since I don't have my darker foundation, I'm just going to use this. I use this sometimes anyway, but just to balance everything out. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Balance Foundation. So this is like a foundation stick, I guess, but I just use it for like a little bronzer, cream contour action. I've had it for a little while and it hasn't dried out, so I'm a fan. I had one from like a long time ago and it started to smell like a waxy crayon, so I threw that one right out. because now that, since I've been without my makeup that I use every day for a few days, I kind of had to like make do with what I had. So I've just been rocking a very natural look, but I still wanted to look somewhat put together for class and everything. So I tried to pull out some of my old makeup, and it literally smelled like a wax crayon. It's pretty gross. So I tossed that one right in the trash. I usually use a headband, but I don't know where my headband went. Everything's just crazy right now. But yeah, wash your beauty blender every time you use it, because your makeup will apply a lot better if you wash it. Just blend in a little bit. Then I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is my favorite concealer. It's the only one I ever use. And I just put a little bit under the eyeballs. And by a little bit, some people are probably gonna be like, that's so much, but I don't think it's that much. And I do a little bit there and here. And then if I have any blemishes anywhere else, I'll put it on there. But like I said, my skin's been behaving recently. Please stay that way. I already feel a zit coming in right there though. I've been getting them like right here, and I just don't understand. I never used to get them there. So if anybody else gets that, let me know and tell me how to make them stop. So I'm just going to blend that in with my booty blender. I'm happy though, because Southwest, I love Southwest, but they misplaced like 20 of our bags when I was flying. So that was kind of frustrating. And it just took longer than I had hoped to get it back, but they gave me a $200 voucher for flights. And I know that's just so like I don't stop flying with them, but I wouldn't have stopped flying with them anyway, because you get 2 free checked bags and their flights aren't super expensive. They're like the same price to me as like Spirit is. Once you factor in Spirit, you have to pay like $1 billion for your bags. I usually do like just a tiny little second layer right there to brighten. But yeah, you have to pay like so much money for bags on other airlines now. So I really appreciate the 2 free check bags. I never fly more than a couple hours usually anyway, because I'm either flying from Tennessee, like from Memphis to Chicago, or Memphis to Orlando. So my flights are never more than a couple hours as it is. So I don't really mind. I just sleep the whole time. I always sleep like this, like on the tray table, because I don't like being awake the whole flight. I get bored. So I like to be asleep. Then I'm taking the Ben Nye Translucent Powder in Fair. I always just use Ben Nye because I can get it for free. And once I run out of it, I just get it for work and stuff. And then once I run out of it, I use, sorry, I need to use a mirror for this. I use, what am I saying? The one that smells like a grandma with the orange lid. You know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know what it's called. I forget. Somebody comment what it's called. It's like the little one with the orange lid you can get at Walmart, and it smells like a grandma. But it's a good powder. I just don't like to spend a lot of money on makeup because I just take it off at the end of the day. And I feel like drugstores just have a lot of good options. Like there's certain things that I will spend money on, like the Shape Tape Concealer. That's the only one I like to use. So I will spend money on that. But other than that, I just try to keep it pretty low priced. So anyway, I've been talking about other things. I just press that in under my eyes, especially to let it bake for a little bit. And then my under eyes like never ever crease doing this. I do it like on my chin and my forehead because I get oily here, and it also just helps make my pores go away. So doing it right there. And then that's all for the foundation stuff. We'll be back to the face later. I'm always curious like what order everybody does their makeup in, because I always do mine in the same order. Hi, I'm back. I just switched out my memory card to make sure I wouldn't run out of space. For Christmas, I'm getting a vlogging camera, so I'm very excited about that because I can do a lot more vlogs that way. And yeah, so I'm pretty pumped about that. I'm getting this Sony A50, the Sony a5100. I heard that it sometimes has issues with overheating, but I've also heard from other people that that didn't happen to them. So hopefully that doesn't happen for me. I'd be pretty bummed, considering that's my only Christmas present. But I just know it's one of those things like that I will use a lot and it'll help me a lot. So I really want to make my YouTube channel like more consistent because I enjoy it. And so I really want to do that. But I need the equipment. I don't like vlogging on my phone because I can't see what I'm vlogging. And on my camera, like I'm not going to lug around my Canon Rebel. So anyway, now I'm just using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. And I have it in blonde and it's like I'm not blonde. And it's like the right color for me. But I kind of need to look in this mirror, so sorry if you can't see everything. I just film in. I kind of don't try and do anything too crazy with my brows. And this is just like an e.l.f. brush, like just some cheap brush. Just doing the brows. Got my coffee. I'm definitely getting eyelash extensions for spring break. Because it's my 21st birthday on spring break, and we're going to the beach, a bunch of my friends and I just want to look cute, and I'll just feel a lot better about myself if I just have like nice eyelashes even when I'm not wearing makeup at the beach. But I'd get eyelash extensions all the time if I could, because my eyelashes are already wrecked. Like I'm not really worried about the damage because my eyelashes are already kind of crap from wearing fake ones, but they're just so expensive and I don't have that kind of money. Now I'm just going to tweeze a little bit. Alright. That's not like an everyday thing. It's just a today thing because I haven't had my tweezers since Sunday. Ha. Yes. So that is done now. I'm going to organize my station a little bit. So now I'm going to take the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I remember being in, like when I first started watching YouTube videos, like I think that when I first like really got into YouTube was the summer after 5th grade. Like that, like 5th grade. It was when I really started getting into YouTube videos. If you didn't know, I should be a junior in college now. Like age-wise, I graduated high school in 2016, so I'd be a junior, but since I took the gap year and worked at Disney, I'm a sophomore. But age-wise, I'm a junior. So yeah, that was like a long time ago now because I'm getting old. But not really, I'm not that old. I just feel old compared, like when I think about how many years ago certain things were. And yeah, I started watching YouTube videos and I watched like a lot of like Juicy Star 07 and like Jay Loves Mac Wine and like Shane Dawson, but I watched a lot of beauty videos and that's how I learned to do makeup. I'm not even telling you what I'm doing. This is the Wet n Wild highlighter, Mega Glow highlighting powder. I don't even, like the lid broke off like it's Ratchet. The lids always break off of this, but it's like $2, so what do you really expect? Is Mega Glow the color? I don't know. It's like the light one. And I just put that all over my lid and in the inner corner just because I like my eyes to be brightened. It makes me feel like I look more awake. So that's what I use for that. But yeah, I started watching all those YouTubers and I was like, wow, I love YouTube so much. That's how I learned how to do makeup and it's great. Then I just take whatever like kind of cream bone colored eyeshadow I can find. Right now I'm just using the one from the Modern Renaissance palette in Tempera. And I just put that all over right here, just using this Real Techniques brush. But I'm very grateful that YouTube learned how to do it there. Very helpful. Then I'm going to take my mascara. I'm already wearing a little bit, as you know. And this is just a Maybelline Falsies. I don't really have a preference on mascara. I like the L'Oreal Lash Paradise one. This one's like running out. There's like literally nothing left in here. But yeah, I usually just curl my eyelashes and put mascara on, whatever I can find. That's another thing I don't spend money on. I just don't have money. This is literally a broke college student makeup tutorial because the only nice fancy thing I use is my concealer. So if you're broke like me this is the way to go. Now I'm just cleaning off my eyelashes because I always reuse my eyelashes a couple days because I don't want to spend money on new eyelashes every day. Heck no. And I usually just use the Ardell Wispies. These ones are getting a little ratchet. But I think we're gonna make them go one more day. I just peel the glue off of them and use them. And I'm gonna take the Duo Lash adhesive to be fancy, and I use the white clear one. And I just put a little bit on my hand. And I take the eyelash and I just take a little on my finger and I just put it on there, a thin layer. And I just set it down, and then I do it on the other one. Oh, that reminded me, I also always watched Graveyard Girl. Loved her. Big fan, big fan. She was my fave. This is not going to be possible for me to do with you being able to completely see it, so forgive me, I'm sorry. Alright, lashes are on to the best of their ability.
Just to blend the lashes together. The inner corners of my lashes were not having it today. But it's okay, it's already 5 o'clock, so I'll be so cute for that much longer today.
So, that's some lashes. They're a little janky because this is like my 4th time using these ones. Zipsty. But like I said, this is broke. We're broke out here. We can't be spending money on lashes. Or these people like, I take the Lily Lash and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, I have $7 in my bank account. That's funny. Hopefully you can relate. Then I take this Real Techniques brush and I just dust off all the powder. Especially from under my eyes. And since I didn't like press the powder into my whole face, I just like blend it around the whole face to make sure we get some everywhere. Because BB cream just tends to not last as long as foundation on me, at least. So, did that. Next. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. And now, this is how ratchet you see I am. Like, I don't even know where the lid to this is. Whatever. So this is the Rimmel bronzer in Sunlight. I don't even know. And I just put that all around here. Nothing fancy. I don't try to contour with it. I just slap it on my face and my forehead. Call it a day. You can see my sideburns very prominently right now. So, that's on my face. Then I will take a little brush, and I either use this Ben Nye powder blush and pink blush, or this also ratchet without a lid. All of my lids break. I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with me. But this is the Milani blush in Coralina. So I'll use either one of these. I think I'm going to mix them a little bit today. I just put them right here. This little brush, I don't know. Like, I know how to do makeup. I just have ratchet supplies. So we just kind of make it work. Then I'm going to, I like to do a little on the nose. I'm going to take that same thing, the highlighter I used for my eyeshadow. I would just slap it on there. I love highlighter. And I just blend it all out with a little beauty blender so it looks a little more natural. And then I'm just going to take my mascara again and do the lower lashes. Wow, that looks a little crazy. Looking like a doll or something. I mean, I don't mind that much, but... Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to look crazy. That's fine. Just going to take some Burt's Bees. I'm just going to use this Ben Nye lipstick in Dusty Rose. And... just put a little on the lips. Just for a light wash of color. So, there we go. That concludes the makeup look. Usually I just use a little setting spray. I don't know where it is though. It's somewhere in my suitcase, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. So this is my everyday college makeup look. It usually takes like, when I'm just like doing it and not talking, it usually takes like 15 to 20 minutes. So it's pretty quick, pretty easy, and definitely pretty cheap. Don't spend money on products when you're in college. Just don't. It's not worth it. Just go to Walgreens. You'll be fine. Or Walmart. Walmart's even cheaper than Walgreens, so go to Walmart. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will talk to you all sometime soon. Bye.